Hey everybody, it's Mr. Streety. We're going to take our rain program here, and we're going to add a rain class to it, a raindrop class. So first thing we need to do, let's get rid of some of the stuff that we're not going to need, or we're going to reuse it other places. So we're going to take that away. We're going to take that away. This rain y+1, take that away. I think everything else should be good for right now. So where we put a class, we put it right after our variables and libraries and stuff like that. So so what we're going to do, we're going to write class raindrop and colon and indent. Okay, so we indent by putting your putting the cursor right by the colon there. You press enter and it automatically goes to where it's supposed to go, the cursor where it's supposed to go. Okay, so the first thing we need in our raindrop class is we need an init function. Okay, so def, which is short for define. Okay, so we put 2 underscores and init, another 2 underscores, and open close parentheses. And we got to write the word self in there. Okay, which corresponds to each instance of a raindrop. All right, so and again, we do the same thing. We got to indent. We put our cursor right there. We press enter, and it goes right to where it needs to be. Okay, so let's start with our init function is going to create the first instance. It's going to tell us exactly where that raindrop is supposed to be. It's going to start off with our starting point for our raindrop. So we're going to start with our x. So since we're using self, we say self.x equals, and we're going to use the random library again. So random.rand int, which means random integer. Okay, and we're going to go between 0 and 1000. Okay, so that's our self.x. All right, self.y. Self.y is going to, we're going to start that at -8. So it's just going to be right above the screen there. So self.y equals -8. Okay, so let me, let's see, I'm going to put those guys there and there. Okay, let's see if we can run it real quick. And I want to show you where this is, where we're talking about. Okay, so obviously this is a little messed up, but to get my point across, each raindrop is going to start in the y-axis. Is going to start somewhere up here. -8 is above the screen. Okay, so because we're using the random function, the random.randint function, in the y-axis, it's going to start any place along here. We're going to create a whole bunch of raindrops, and there, each one of them is going to start in a different place. All right, so let's get out of that. Okay, and get back to what we were doing here. All right, so that's the raindrop class. Okay, so now we're well, that's the init function. Sorry, we're going to do the move function of the raindrop class. So def move, and again we have to do self colon. All right, so self.y. Because in the y-axis we're going to be moving, but however, if I wrote self.y minus equals 7, which normally that's what we would think. We would think we're going from, you know, a higher number to a lower number when things are falling. But because we're starting with 0 here, and we're not starting with a high number, we're actually going to make this this plus equals 7 instead of minus equals 7. So moving on, our next function, the draw function. Okay, now the draw function is going to be a lot like, or basically just the same as this here. We're going to probably take this whole thing here and put it in the draw function. Okay, so def draw, and again, self, colon, enter. Okay, and I'm just going to take this whole thing here. Gonna cut it, enter, right click, paste. All right, so lost a parentheses there. Okay, and I'm gonna make this let's try 2, see what 2 looks like. However, there still is a problem with this. If some of you haven't guessed already, the variables we're using here are rainx and rainy, and what we need instead is self.x and self.y, because now we're using class. So self.x self.y. Okay, and I'm just going to copy and paste these over to the other place. Same thing. And again, we're going to do plus 5. So that's all we're going to do for having the class now. Okay, now we need to do a couple of more things here. Let's we're gonna create an empty matrix. Okay, so which would be a an empty list for right now, and it's gonna fill up with raindrops, and that's kind of where they'll be stored. So moving on, what we need to do now that we got our empty list, so we need to tell our Python to basically collect those raindrops. So raindrops.append, okay, and we're going to put in big capital letter raindrop with our open close parentheses. Okay, that's because this raindrop here is actually referring to an instance of this raindrop. So they both got to be capitalized there. And I got to put raindrops, that's got to be plural there too. Okay, so now moving on. Now we need a for loop that's going to draw our raindrops, and it's going to move our raindrops. So it's going to be using these two functions right here, move and draw. All right, so for raindrop singular in raindrops plural, which again refers to our bucket of raindrops up there. Put a colon right there. So raindrop dot draw. Raindrop dot move. Okay. So there's one little thing that I've left out here. We may not need it now, but we will need it in the future. So I'm going to just go ahead and do it. Raindrop spawn time, raindrop spawn time underscore time equals 0. Okay, so let's give it a try. Give it a shot. Highlight, right-click, run cell. Okay, so there's our raindrops. They're going awfully fast. They're a little big too. That's cats and dogs there. Let's make this a 1. And I think I'm just going to slow these guys down just a little bit. Make this a 6. See how that works out. Yeah, it's still kind of fast, it seems like. I don't know. I guess it's alright. Alright, I guess we'll just leave it at that for now, and I'll see you in the next video.